Layla Fae has done it again, but this time it's a reverse harem, a standalone, with size differences that couldn't possibly be anatomically correct. That's a hard word to say, but do we care? Fucking absolutely not. When Princess Caliane's home is overrun by an evil Agnidari known simply as the Tyrant, she is presented with an offer that she can't refuse, that being she can marry the Tyrant and he will let her father live. What she doesn't realise is that by marrying the king, this also means that she's somewhat bound to his 3 knights, and they are positively giddy at the thought of ending their vow of celibacy. Caliane must now travel back to Magnar's kingdom with his army and his 3 knights, and figure out how to win over his people. Caliane must also figure out how to win over the Table of Kings, who are the reigning authority over the humans and who viciously despise the Agnidari, and in particular Magnar the Tyrant. Now, this novel is slow to start in the spicy department, but once it does, it's like you're getting continuously hit over the head with huge willies and lots of orgasms. It's just fucking relentless. This novel is about as wonderfully depraved as a wide choose fantasy novel can get. Our queen has some fucking stamina. Now, Caliane is totally doted on by the knights. They care for her in every way possible. So it's pretty clear that her biggest hurdle is going to be about figuring out how to progress her relationship with the Tyrant. And it's especially difficult considering that she was left with little choice in becoming queen. Now, this novel is on the longer side of a fantasy novel. It's around 600 pages, but it's a standalone, so this made sense to me. There were some secrets that had to be fleshed out, whether they were about Caliane's traumatic past or her knight's traumatic past, just like a whole lot of trauma to figure out. As you read, we get to travel with Caliane across different kingdoms, where she starts to find out that most of the information that she was fed about the Agnidari are lies. When you read this novel, be prepared for some violent and challenging scenes, particularly around SA. This is a pretty hard read. This is harder than most, so yeah. You have been warned. Overall, this novel was very much dominated by Caliane, the blushing virgin princess queen, sort of coming to terms with some serious societal and cultural differences between humans and the Agnidari. So this is kind of the perfect novel if you're feeling a little frisky and you're in the mood for some seriously anatomically incorrect spicy scenes between different species. There is so much fucking smut in this novel. I swear to God, like I said, it was slow to start. Once it starts, you're just like, Jesus Christ! It's a lot. It's fucking great. And I figure if our FMC can handle 4 cockadoodle-doos, then you can handle reading about it.